Ladies and gentlemen, for Thursday night's No Comedy, please give a round of applause for your host, James Quesada!
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for being here. This is such an amazing house for the weird, awesome, amazing stuff you're about to see tonight. I'll explain in just a moment, but first off the bat, I just want to thank you so much for coming out to support live theater and coming to Go Comedy Improv Theater, which does a very special thing in a niche part of the theater world, which is improv and sketch comedy. So if you've never seen improv or sketch before, you're in for a treat because it's always a magical experience for somebody to see that for the first time. If you have, you're still in for a treat because you may not have seen our featured performance this evening, which is the Parent Trap, the trilogy. A brief history of what the Parent Trap is, just so we're all on board with what we're about to see. So I'll start by explaining that we have a show at Go Comedy called the Matt Haas Variety Show. It happens the last Friday of every month in our program, and it is a fully produced variety show with a live band hosted by our good friend and beloved Matt Haas, who does all sorts of amazing work here at the theater. And it's open to really any sort of creative project that people want to put up in variety show style, like 5-ish minute chunks. And back in November last year, Nicole and Julia, who are the duo that will perform for you the Parent Trap Trilogy, they found out they both shared a love growing up of the Lindsay Lohan version of so they wanted to perform something that paid tribute to that. They wrote it, and they wrote so much and so passionately that they discovered they had enough they couldn't possibly do it in short enough time to fit into the variety show. So they broke it up into 3 installations over the course of the past 5 months. And have released those throughout the with the Matt Haas Variety Show each month, barring the months they were unavailable to do. So they premiered their concluding chapter of that trilogy last month. And due to the fanfare and success of that, they have been given their own night tonight to feature that performance. So you're going to see 3 parts that have been performed on single nights throughout the past 5 months in one night tonight. I'll let the performance beyond that speak for itself. It's epic. Other than that, we do have in between each part, after part 1, you're going to see an improv troupe. So while the Parent Trap Trilogy is, not only is it not improvised, it's very written and very rehearsed. They put a lot of time and effort into the details of performance and fun that goes behind their showcase. But the troupes that you see in between those parts of the trilogy are entirely improvised, so unscripted. So I just want you to be prepared to shift gears. Things are written different than things where we get on stage don't know what the fuck is going on. So we have 2 great troupes for you tonight that will perform in between those parts of the 3-part trilogy. Strap yourselves in, it's going to be a blast. And without any further ado, please give a warm welcome to part 1 of the Parent Trap.
Once upon a time, when an international couple on a charter ship ended their marriage just about as quickly as it began. But not before having a pair of twin daughters. They decided to each keep 1 twin and call it even. They each quickly chose a child and fled to opposite sides of the world to raise the children separately, to never see or hear from each other again. But identical twins hold more power than anything in this world. And they're masterminds with hypnotizing behavior and duplicated looks that can fool anyone. Even their parents! In 1998, The Parent Trap came out. But it was a remake of an old one that came out way before that did not have Lindsay Lohan in it. But this one has Lindsay Lohan in it! Though separated at birth because their parents filed found two twin girls. And these mystical powers help them understand their sisterhood in The Parent Trap, Part 1, Fellowship of the Tweens. Okay, so the scene is set at Camp Walden, summer camp for girls, where we meet our dual protagonists. First up, Miss Hallie Parker. Now, when I was 7 and watching this movie, she was everything I wanted to be. She gets to camp and enters like a badass! In her jean jacket and sunglasses looking California as hell. Great! I found my bag. Now the question is, how do I get it out? And girl! Wow! So now that's my kind of woman. Next up, Annie James. Now, she looks straight up like a British version of an American Girl doll. She gets to camp in a stretch limo with her butler, like a fucking snob. But she's not. Wait, she's not. She's super cool, and so is her butler, Martin. And they have this awesome secret handshake that also becomes a crucial plot device. And it goes exactly like this. See you in 8 weeks, Mario pal. I miss you already. Shake, 2, 3, 4, you, me. Baseball handshake, fishy, fishy. Up and down the ladder. Head, count, stop, switch, and shake. No one at the camp even bats an eye at the obviously identical twins. Because it's well masked by them having super different personalities. And one of them's British! Gods like acting talents of Lindsay Lohan, behold! It might also have to do with the fact that none of the camp counselors ever look up from what they're holding at the time. All the campers are checked in, but I haven't seen a single one of them. I'm pretty sure all the campers just like throw their bags in the cabins and run to the nearest camp activity. Because all of a sudden they're like fencing. Hallie's kicking ass. And Janice was like, Hallie keeps winning, any other takers? And then Annie walks up all casual and is like, I'll take a whack at it. And then Janice Marr was like, looks like we got ourselves a challenger! The sword fight got more heated than a John Woo film. John Woo! John Woo! John Woo! John! Woo! This is literally and legitimately such an award-winning film right from the get-go. And then Hallie stops Hallie! And she falls into the horse trough. Oh no, not the horse trough. Proper Annie feels bad. Oh my God, let me help you. Bitch, Hallie's like, no, let me help you. Grabs her hand and pulls her into the horse trough with her. It reminded me of the Battle of Bunker Hill. But worse! The battle cry! Destruction! Slain bodies! So the epic battle is completed and the girls remove their helmets to begrudgingly shake hands. Imagine wearing a mask your entire life and then finally taking it off, realizing you are not alone. There is more than one of you! Ah! And then James Moore was like, girls, Hallie, Annie. Whoa! Everybody was freaking out! Two identical redheads cannot be trusted! Isolation cabin! Now! The devils were marched by chanting commoners to a horrid wooden prison cell known as Isolation cabin. All right, you little mutts! Get into the prison cell! This enraged the twins, causing tense hatred to boil in their tiny and powerful bodies. Left to their own devices with no adult supervision, only one red-headed sorceress can remain alive. Suddenly, the wind blew. Whoosh! Oh no, my picture's of Leo DiCaprio. They had to work together to get the window shut. And then, suddenly, they're like best friends. So then they start eating Oreos and peanut butter because they won't like it because they're twins. But they don't know it yet. But they keep talking and they find out more similarities between each other. But Hallie is for sure still totally in denial. Or just too California to care.
Right.
Plus,
Finding out that your mortal enemy is actually your family would be the craziest.
I know exactly what you mean. One time, I was locked in my room with a bird. And it wasn't until that exact moment that I realized that my family had a pet bird. But Annie is British, like Sherlock, so she starts to figure it out. Your birthday's October 11th. So is mine.
Tons of people were born that day.
And we're both the same age.
This camp is crawling with 11-year-olds.
We both have red hair and freckles.
Oh, that's pretty racist. So does less than 2% of the total population.
I never met my dad.
Good for you. I've never met my mom.
I only have this one picture of my dad.
Brag about it. I just have this one picture of my mom.
And it's ripped.
So is mine.
Right down the middle. So, if my mom is your mom, and my dad is your dad, and we were both born on October 11th, we're almost like sisters. Sisters? Hallie, we're like twins! Their time between captivity helped them realize that they have one common goal: to take over the world.
Or at least get their parents back together.
Which they never actually say is a part of the plan.
I know! But like watching it, you're like, it's called the Parent Trap. Of course, that's what's happening.
So they come up with this foolproof plan to go back to the other's home and meet their opposite parent.
And then, eventually, their parents will have to realize, hey, you're not the one of 2 twin daughters I quickly chose to raise after that divorce.
And then they'll have to raise them back together.
So you're gonna ask Dad how they met.
And you're gonna find out why they broke up. Right.
As if they could only possibly ask one question each.
And then another award-winning montage takes place where they both learn to become each other.
Now, this is exactly what happens in the movie Face Off.
John Woo! Where Nicolas Cage becomes John Travolta. But Lindsay Lohan does it so much better.
And there's more at stake.
Family! Sisterhood! Hallie had to get comfortable dressing like a secretary,
Or a British version of an American Girl doll.
and learn how to speak proper English.
Well, this place is pretty nice. This place is cool.
It's rather picturesque, don't you think? And of course, learn the awesome secret handshake that will also become a crucial plot device.
And it goes exactly like this.
All right, girl, just like I taught you.
You taught me well. You taught me well. It's good.
Shake, 2, 3, 4. You, me. Baseball handshake. Fishy, fishy. Up and down the ladder. Hit, cue. Snap, switch, and shake.
And Annie had to get her hair chopped off with a sharp
Blade. Because hair doesn't grow a foot neatly.
Oh! Then she had to learn how to talk like
A California badass. She was a lovely gal.